Hey guys, it's Stu from Lagcast, and I've just been given the Battlefront 2 teaser trailer that was leaked online about an hour ago, so this is pretty fresh. We're going to sit and watch this and give you my initial reaction. I'm yet to see the trailer, so this will be the first time I'm watching it here at the same time as you guys will be. And yeah, let's see what they've got for us this time.
I still remember my last orders.
So it looks like there's a story mode. Yeah, there is. Okay, so this said in-game engine at the beginning, and this looks beautiful if that's the case. Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, Rey. I assume that's the girl from Rogue One at the front there. So it looks like they've got a lot of the legacy heroes as well. So let's rewind this trailer real quick. The trailer's very short. It's only a 30-second teaser. So this first shot here, it says game engine footage. I mean, there's no denying. We're 5 seconds in, and everything looks gorgeous. That facial animation. If you're coming off the back of Mass Effect Andromeda as well, where we've all had and seen some terrible facial animations, this looks like it's a step above. This is changing the game again, much like the first one. You know, Battlefront 1 was gorgeous. It was gorgeous and became even more impressive as time went on, and people began to release different types of mods and such for the game. So to jump straight in and have that as your core game, that would be very impressive. The cynic in me tells me it's that may not be the case, but you know, we shall see. So now we move on to what looks like part of the story, I guess. It's a TIE fighter flying through some debris of a spaceship, possibly from the Death Star explosion that was beforehand there, with the untold soldier story coming up there. So clearly we're moving towards a one-player campaign, which is something that Battlefront 1 was missing, and people really wanted as well. Like, the Battlefield or Battlefront series obviously is a multiplayer, big warzone battle, but having a one-player, I think, is very important as well. So now we see a jump to light speed there, and I'm hoping since this is in-game engine that we are seeing some space fights, so that this is a space fight that we're seeing, and it will be introduced from day one. EA, don't make us wait a year again to have content. But I'm hoping it's in. I mean, they say they've learned their lesson. They say that they've rectified the mistakes they made in the past. So this could be the game we were waiting for originally when Battlefront 1 came out. So moving on, we got the not the Empire, but the New Order Empire, big multiplayer battles. That was the Millennium Falcon that just flew past there. That's pretty cool. Then we've got AT-ATs, Darth Maul, and Darth Maul versus Yoda by the looks of it. What a fantasy battle that would be. And to see Darth Maul again in the game, it's that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We've got Rey and then Kylo, and yeah. Pre-order to get Star Wars The Last Jedi Heroes. Now, obviously there's no details of what that is, but I guess we can assume The Last Jedi Heroes is possibly a pre-order bonus of maybe some battles from the old, original. It's not the original trilogy, excuse me, the newer trilogy, episodes 1, 2, 3. I mean, we can only speculate at this point, but that trailer was gorgeous. That was a very, very pretty trailer, a very good-looking game. So, what can we expect? Well, we know that we've got a one-player campaign. We know that we've got legacy heroes. We can see them on the front cover there. Darth Maul obviously being one of them. We also have the new trilogy, Rey, and we have Rogue One. I'm assuming here, but it looks like it's. I need to find her name, but we've got the hero from Rogue One there as well. On top of that, Jin, of course, Jin, yes. So we've got Jin from Rogue One there as well, by the looks of it. So on top of that, we've got obviously the one player, the legacy heroes, the new heroes. So we're moving into the new era of Star Wars. And they claimed that was in-game footage that we're seeing. That was the in-game engine. Now, if the game looked like that, I mean, the game has changed. But ultimately, we get Bowman trailers all the time, so I can't imagine the actual game's gonna look that nice. But still, even still, I'll maintain my cynicism until we see a bit more of the actual in-game footage. Maybe we'll see something at E3. I would hope so. And maybe that we can see a little bit of the campaign as well. That would be pretty cool. We haven't had a decent Star Wars campaign or one-player game for a while. So yeah, exciting teaser trailer. It did exactly that. It hyped my interest in the game. Whereas, after coming off the back of Battlefront 1, when it was originally released, I couldn't have cared less. But now I think I'm back in and invested. Things I would like to see from Battlefront 2 is ultimately a return to form of the original Battlefront series, maybe with a little bit of Battlefield 1 mixed in, because they did such a splendid job of Battlefield 1. It was such a great game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It is gorgeous to play, it's gorgeous to look at. I really didn't like the token system in Battlefront 1. The idea that it's, you collect tokens to get into vehicles. I really, really hope that I can run into a hangar and jump into a TIE fighter and off I go. And even if that means we go back to the old annoying system in Battlefield where we're having to queue for vehicles or we're waiting to vehicles to spawn, so be it. So be it. It was part of the fun, it's part of the game. So I'm hoping that's the case. It probably won't go that way. I'd imagine they'll stick with the token system because it allows for better balance, I suppose, or easier balance, but maybe not better, but easier balance. But personally, I would love to see a return to I can jump into a vehicle at any point. That would be wonderful. Space battles, epic space battles is something it's Star Wars, so of course we want to see that. It's something that we should all want and want to experience. I don't care so much about the new heroes. It is what it is. I think these kind of series are better played with friends in a group, and the hero characters are cool when you get them, but just being part of the universe is what makes these games exciting, and be able to participate in these huge battles. So those are just a couple of things I would like to see, but as time goes on, we'll know more. On top of that, just yesterday there was a rumor circulating around the internet that BioWare in Austin, Texas is working on the next Knights of the Old Republic game. And my gut tells me that if that's a real rumor, being that this is Star Wars Celebration Week, we may very well see an announcement of Knights of the Old Republic if that rumor pertains to be true. So here's hoping. Who doesn't want to see a new Knights of the Old Republic game? Anyway, thanks for sticking with me this short video. I figured we don't really do reaction videos very often, and this was a good opportunity to try out the camera in broad daylight and react very quickly to what we've seen. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the next podcast.